I've seen many office buildings which have glass frames and everything, and I don't know how energy efficient such buildings are. They do not have a switchboard to switch off lights when someone's leaving the office. They're all automatic. They continue to consume power hours after people have left their work locations. And is there any incentive or is there any plan from the energy company's side which provide incentives to such industrial establishments or households which continue to reduce their energy usage month by month, year by year, and thereby promoting a low, energy efficiency through usage behavior and things like that?
In terms of what legislation is coming forward to incentivize businesses to be more efficient, there is something called the Carbon Reduction Commitment. That means for the largest businesses, and that's the top 5,000 businesses, i.e. very large users of electricity, the government has asked them, first of all, to record their usage starting last April. And then from then on, they are ranked by how much they have saved based on their first year's usage. And there'll be a table that will be published of the ranking of how much they've saved. And the bottom half are then, on an ongoing basis, are then required to buy allowances from the top half of the table. Therefore, incentivizing companies, first of all, to be as efficient as possible, and then penalizing them if they're not that efficient. The price of that carbon, there is currently £12 per tonne of carbon, but that will then become market-driven as time goes on. Again, already there is market trading in carbon buying and selling trade market.
One is that I think that businesses are taking action on it, and actually, that businesses will continue to look at how they trade and how they remain both profitable and sustainable going forward. And there's, for example, the Carbon Reduction Commitment that the largest businesses have to sign up to, which starts off by looking at benchmarking where they are, but then moves forward in terms of reductions in terms of their energy use and their carbon footprint. And then the second thing I want to focus on, and this is a real issue I think for this region, for the West Midlands, is that there's an enormous market out there in terms of environmental technologies, and we as a country and this is a region with our manufacturing kind of history and the skills that we've got in the workforce and so on, actually have got the potential benefits that we could be getting from this. And so we're starting to look at how we can support businesses to kind of grow and trade and innovate and so on to actually exploit that potential.